Hi again, everybody. I have here a follow-up to the video I just did. The narcissist will basically prostitute you. After listening, there were so many things that had not dawned on me. I really believe that my mom wanted him for herself because she saw him. She used to wave to his older brother. They were notorious for running up and down the street. Also, I had always thought that I had got herpes from my husband cheating on me. But recently, my dad had to have open heart surgery and they did a complete physical and stuff on him. And my mom went to the doctor after that and then announced to me that she had gotten it from my dad, which could be true, or she could have gotten it from my husband. But it's almost like she was telling me this to say, I slept with your husband and gave him herpes and he gave it to you. Um, yeah, your mother is the source of the herpes because your mother's the fucking whore who would prostitute her own daughter and then say it was waving at the other. What do you think? You think this is the only guys your mother's fucked around with? Your mother's the source of the herpes. She gave it to your husband. Your husband gave it to you. She gave it to her husband. Your mother is the source of the herpes. It really helped me to get an outsider's perspective and advice as well as all the wonderful comments on the video. Just know that we're going to be all right. My strength is velvet covered in steel. Ill. I hope that didn't sound narcissistic. Anyway, thank you for responding so quickly and thank you for what you do. I know it must be draining to hear so much abuse, but we all appreciate what you do. You don't realize how helpful advice and validation is when it comes from a fellow abuse victim instead of a therapist, because that person can honestly say they have walked in your shoes and can be inside your head. And you know what works and what doesn't because you lived it. Me and my son and daughter have always lived our whole lives like this. And the three of us, not one friend to put as a reference on a job application. They didn't allow us to have friends. Isn't that sad? It's very lonely to never have a friend or to have been in love. My son is 22 and can't even date because of how we live. My heart hurts for him. He knows he has to get a job and he has been trying for a good while now, but only recently was able to get a donated vehicle so he could. I know you don't want to hear this, but God is the reason we got through this and are surviving. I'm the one that sent you the hole in the soul email a while back. If you wanted to reread it, I can resend it. Anyway, much love and gratitude to you and your wife. I hope your goals prosper, and I'm so grateful for your help. Some of us do take your advice, and yes, I agree on what you said. Very eye-opening. I also wanted to mention that my husband has talked to my parents into putting the house in our name a few years ago, and he has agreed to let me have the house put in my name when we pay it off in about 3 months if I will not touch his retirement when we divorce. His retirement isn't that much since he didn't become a cop until 2002. See, I told you he was worried. I knew he was worried about that fucking retirement. I knew it. I knew it. So I would be coming away with 200,000 plus house, and he would only. So wait a minute. So I would be coming away with a 200,000 plus house, and he would only have his $50,000 retirement. I really question 2002. It's almost 2017. That's 15 years on the job. He's vested, and you got more than 10 years in the marriage. You get half his. I would make sure through your attorney that that's what his pension's worth, because why, if not, don't take his word for it, because there's no way his police pension is worth $50,000. No fucking way. And if he's looking to put the house in your name, I would be really, really skeptical what's wrong with that house and what they're not helping you. He's not going to try to help you here. You can't take the narcissist word on anything. So make sure through your attorney that that's real, because I can't see a $50,000. There's no way. There's no way a police pension's worth $50,000. It's worth all. They get paid for the rest of their lives. the rest of their lives. Medical, paycheck, till they die. It's worth a lot more than 50 grand. That's how stupid he is and how desperate he is to have a party life. He's not that desperate because he wants that pension. Also, I forgot to tell you that my son, who isn't a narcissist, is about to get on at the sheriff department in our county. Hopefully that will be enough to deter the rest of them. I feel so scatterbrained right now, so I leave things out. I hope you don't feel like you have, I hope you don't feel like you have banged your head against a brick wall trying to help me. If any of this goes south, we know what to do because of your advice. I can't believe how evil and unremorseful these people are and how some of them can get jobs in law enforcement. Thank you, Ollie. You're a true friend. Well, look, law enforcement has been looking for weak-minded narcissists since the 70s. I mean, that's just fact. Okay? But I had to learn the hard way, and everybody learns the hard way divorcing a narcissist. Don't take their word for anything. I find it real difficult to believe that his pension is only worth $50,000. I find it impossible to believe. Impossible to believe. If that's what your attorney said, I would verify that. I would be like, are you sure? He's got 15 years on the job already. Another 10, he gets it. He's out. I can't say it. I'm sorry. I can't say it. And if he's telling you that house is worth $200,000, it's probably worth about $130,000. These are liars. Verify everything. And most importantly, in this follow-up, your mother's the source of the herpes. Your mother. Remember that. She's the whore. She didn't just send you out and prostitute you just on a whim. She wasn't after the older brother just on a whim. Cops' wives are notorious whores. Notorious whores. Even if she's not a cop's wife, but your mother's the source of the herpes. Trust me. Trust me. So thank you for the follow-up. I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any advice or opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover or a narcissist you'd like to expose, you know what to do with the PayPal and my email links in the description box. I'll have the video right back to you. This is Ollie Matthews. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye.